Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to Zeitgeist, the Gears of Revolution, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign here on KrakenQuest. Tonight I have with me my final can of Genevieve, the official drink of Gen Con 2021. It is this year a Belgian-style amber ale. Delicious.
Good. Good.
And with me, as always, over here is Sam playing Jack.
Happy spooky, everybody.
Catherine playing Mina.
That's a much better temperature this week.
I got me some Rocktoberfest.
We have Ghost James playing Elfairy.
Spooky, yar, ghost ship,
Ghost Pirate. Got it.
ghost pirate. I am drinking Taco Bowl. That's not visible at all.
Ed Kai is playing Koku.
So as we
Oh my god, he did it!
Oh, he's been making noise this whole time. I've been muted.
Yeah.
So as we move swiftly towards the launch of the James Webb Space Telescope, it's worth remembering that it somehow orbits around Lagrangian point L3, which is just fucking mind-blowing. If that means nothing to you, don't worry about it. But just know it's fucking amazing.
Wow, that
The
sounds
James Webb
fucking
Space
amazing.
Telescope is one of the coolest things that human endeavor has ever completed.
Is that
Is it
the
American?
remake of the one that fell down?
What?
Never mind. I don't know anything.
Skylab?
I don't.
It's
know
in
anything
space.
about
They're always falling.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear that it was one in space.
Got it.
The James Webb Space Telescope? Yes, the James Webb Space Telescope is a telescope in space.
How is that different than the James
I-
Woods Space
There were a
Telescope?
lot of words that you said. I
Smaller
didn't catch
ears.
all of them. Kai agrees with me. I'm glad to hear it.
You know, if we just
That's-
leave Kai on and all go away, we'd probably get more viewers.
That's child exploitation, and I think bannable.
I think it's also just not. Yeah, bannable. Yeah, that's the word. Anyway,
Exploitation is in the eye of the...
Exploited.
And Kai can't talk, so he can't be exploited.
Moving
as we
swiftly along.
all recall, last time we all were in the midst of spoiling a train or subway heist.
No,
Or-
it was a
Or
it was
here's
a kidnapping, or not kidnapping.
yeah.
Hostage situation.
Hostage situation. There
also
we
a
go.
hostage situation. Our brave heroes infiltrated the hostage situation disguised as beer delivery personnel.
Yeah.
Disguised is a generous term.
Yeah.
Confronted it worked.
Yeah.
Confronted the group of radical eschatologists who had taken the Governor Roland Stanfield hostage, and
Oh yeah, we saved the governor or some shit.
have now made it onto the train car where it seems that something has begun to spring into motion, and that something is
Oh
the train.
fuck, that's right.
The train is now starting to move.
So I still have 5 more rolls on this wild magic table I have to
Yeah.
do.
Uh-huh.
So just let me know every time 6 seconds goes by.
Let's just get those out of the way and see what we're dealing with. I think right now we have some butterflies floating around. We have
Yeah.
Mhm.
you upon opening the door where the hostages and the dwarf guy, I forget his name off the top of my head. Grundon Zubov.
Roland
Grundon
Stanfield.
Zubov.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Um,
That guy.
Yeah. One of them should be flying.
Yes, one of them is floating and barfing.
Yeah.
It is this lady
Not
here.
a good combination. Ask anyone that's lived anywhere near a bird.
It is this lady here.
Oh yeah, we definitely don't glide anywhere on an upset stomach.
course not. So let's see what else your wild magic is doing for us here.
All right, let's take a look here. You are surrounded by faint ethereal music for the next minute.
Cool.
So Koku bursts open the door and the music blares.
Ta-da!
It's actually
Oh,
the,
I was really hoping for like elevator music.
no, it's actually
It's
the
gotta be brass band though.
it's the music from those dwarven operas that you listen to on the boat
Excellent.
in your dreams.
It's show tunes.
But like
in addition to
The world is
dwarven
going
show
to end in
tunes,
ice.
which are like Russian show tunes, I guess. So it's Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes.
It's hard to be Jewish in Dwarfland, yo.
I rewatched that series recently. What's up for the most part?
Oh, I love that bit.
3 great seasons of television.
Creature. Oh, okay. I got the creatures have disadvantage again.
Okay,
So that doesn't stack. So that's just nothing.
sure.
Did you just fireball the hostages?
No, that is on this list, but no, that's not what I
it's on the
rolled.
list.
You are well, Chris. I'm going to read you the description. You tell me if you want me to re-roll this.
Okay, just read it. See what
You
we
are
got.
transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn, after which time you return to the space you previously occupied or the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied. Do I get to go to the moon?
Bring back a golden gun.
Or do I just re-roll this and say we didn't?
Does
that
he
didn't
leave
happen?
the train?
You're the DM. I'm putting this in your hands.
So Koku never got to go to Nem.
Oh shit.
You're not wrong.
I think that's where you would go.
Okay. Well, then the last effect is going to happen on Nem.
You fireball yourself.
I'm just going to fireball Nem.
Nem, for those of you who weren't here for the last adventure, which also happened while you were on a train.
Yep. All
Um,
the trains.
So now Jack is the only one that hasn't been to Nem.
All trains lead to
Because
Nam.
he
Was-
has to save.
is a plane that our team briefly visited. It is kind of like the plane of death or of nothing. So it's very dark.
Existential dread.
There's
You just
like
kind of pass through when you're dead.
there's like yeah. There's like spirits floating around. Some of them like turn their attention on you, but by the time that you're back, you're not going to suffer any ill effects.
It's like a whole plane that's just the river Styx.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
The train of sticks.
Cool.
Train of dicks.
So that happens.
What's the last thing?
You teleport 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see. Where am I on Nim? Is there anything interesting within 60 feet of me?
You are in a. You're essentially it's a parallel plane. So there is still a train, and there is.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm just going to teleport to right behind Grundon.
Well, doesn't the ethereal plane say that you end up back where you were at the end of the next turn? Okay.
Koku certainly
Fun
has a plan.
overrides text.
Fun overrides text.
And it's the astral plane one says that you end up back where you were because the astral plane is not parallel.
Hmm.
All right. So Jack and Mina get on the train as they see that it's starting to move.
Yes.
Koku is at the front of the train car.
Yeah, 12 seconds into this conversation is when I'm going to disappear.
They swing the door open. Dwarvish opera music blares from them as butterflies float around, and I feel like there was one other sensory effect going right now. If I don't
There were
recall.
petals with the
Oh,
butterflies.
yeah.
It
Something like
it was I specified it was robotic butterflies, but that was I mean, there's also the light from my eye that's happening. That's not related to the wild magic, but that is just also occurring.
Sure. And then Koku disappears. And before, I don't know if you guys want to do anything immediately upon that happening.
You know what? I've seen weirder shit. Let's get the job done. Job first, questions later.
Yep.
And then Koku reappears, standing
sorted
behind Zubov. Grundin Zubov.
Wait, I think I miscounted. Hold on. Because I had 5 effects to do, and we got music. I got the disadvantage, which didn't actually happen, transport to the astral plane, and teleport. So that's only 4, right? Yeah. So 1 more.
If you fireball now.
Wait, music, manage, teleport, re-teleport. Yeah, I guess so.
How many creatures are within 30 feet of me?
Son of a bitch.
Looks like all of the hostages, Carter.
Oops.
Are you fucking serious? Can I counterspell it?
It's not fireballs
Okay.
and not a spell, so no.
What is
wasn't asking
happening,
you.
Carter?
Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage.
Oh no.
Can I counterspell it?
No,
It's not a spell.
I'm not asking you.
It's not a spell.
What is it if not a spell?
It's a magical effect.
Magical effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
You
literally
can-
not a spell.
Jack, I will allow you to use a counter spell for this.
Cool.
What? But I want to regain hit points.
Jack kind of like is able to see what's happening and kind of
Koku returns from the plane of darkness and death, and just like energy starts pouring into them from the creatures around them.
shit.
Her. She's still a her.
Yeah.
Always has been.
Shit. Kind
Okay.
of grab that energy and just like throw it out the back
Did
of
I
the
say
train.
him? I'm sorry.
You said,
You said them,
Okay.
Yeah.
but she uses she, her pronouns.
Oh, I just was. It is a gender neutral pronoun.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of grabs the energy and throws it out
Ow.
the back.
All right, sounds good.
What's the range on counterspell?
60.
We're not being pedantic right now, okay?
Oh,
This is a
I was
story
just making
moment.
sure. I was
You're not
making
here.
sure.
Oh shit! I forgot.
I haven't been there the whole time.
I know.
Yeah,
I've
the
fought all the
I've been
dwarves
busy
and the
taking down an
snipers.
entire den of thieves on my own.
Because you refused
smash cut
to
sail
go
fairy.
to the train.
Yeah, this is awesome. I bet they're just doing boring paperwork back at the office.
Fuck
Also,
trains.
also 5 damage wasn't gonna kill any of them. They would have been fine.
But it's something that Jack wanted to do.
Yeah, if I could have really used those 20 hit points. Anyway,
All right. I'm not tracking initiative right now, so action is whoever wants it.
Cool.
okay, well, I'm going to hit Grundon's above.
'Kay.
Because he's the problem, and I'm here to apprehend him. And I'm going to apprehend him with force. and hitting him very hard with my bouge.
Okay. He turns around startled. Is like, "Ah, it is the officers. I was wondering when you would arrive. I figured something would be happening soon."
Hope we were punctual enough to stop anything from happening.
Oh, I'm sure you're just in time. Um, the train has started moving and it's starting to get up to speed now. So, what are you waiting for? You're going to eliminate me, make an example? I've brought all these hostages here.
Arrest is the preferable option. At
Then
this point, it's your call.
Then perhaps I must cause some trouble. And you see him start to like wave hands in like a magic casting.
And
Yeah.
me hitting him
Mhm.
just over and over again is not doing anything.
Are you just continuing to hit him as he talks?
Yes, I'm attempting to apprehend this criminal.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Okay. Then we will stay in initiative. I was just giving a chance for some RP. Sorry.
Yeah, but like this man is actively a problem. Like
Okay. So go ahead and roll do an attack.
I mean booming blade is functionally my my basic attack at this point. Because I can even do it on reactions.
Mhm.
Well, that's an 11.
That does not hit.
Okay.
That's further in.
Oh yeah, sure. You guys are closer. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're taking turn, I'm not moving away from him. So
No, I
No.
wouldn't figure
yeah, I'm
that
just
you
not
would.
sure what you're waiting for.
I was just thinking about what he was going to do on his turn.
Oh, okay.
So Grundon is going to hold a looks like a holy symbol in his hand and begins to chant as dark coils come up from ground beneath your feet, Koku.
Can I try to counterspell that, or are we going to say that I used my reaction to stop Koku?
This is a channel divinity. Can your counterspell work on channel divinity?
In the process of casting a spell. So if it is a spell, yes. If it is not, no.
Okay, it is not a spell.
Okay.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw from Koku?
Yeah. What button rolls it? No, not. Okay, it won't let me roll it, but I don't have a bonus to it anyway, so I'll just roll a d20. Yeah. What? That's what?
That was a D8, I think.
That was a d8, but why? I clicked on the d20. Okay. All right.
Hey, you
Andre
got
might be slightly drunk tonight, but at least I rolled a 20.
Woo.
So the tendrils tried to grab at you, but you're able to shake them free. That's an action. Does he have any bonus action? Don't think so. So then it will be Jack's turn.
Isn't Mina before me?
The initiative I have here, which is just left over from last time.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Mina already went. My initiative is 7 and hers is 19.
I just started with Koku because
Yeah,
they
it's
were the
fine.
ones.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's fine. Well, I guess I'm gonna peek around the corner, and we are gonna try to end this quickly with a hold person.
Okay.
So he needs to make a. Well, he's a cleric. Never mind. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
No, he's a pally.
Whatever he is, he's probably got wisdom.
He's a pally, but yes.
What makes you say Pally?
No. The fact that my brain is broken.
What's a paladin?
Hey, sad.
Because you're actually right. It's a cleric. My brain is fried.
Yeah, you can channel
I
divinity.
just can't.
Uh,
I can't talk anymore today. I'm not.
I was just
So-
curious what hints you had picked up on for one or the other.
because he channeled divinity.
Yeah.
Do paladins not get that?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think they might get a lesser version, but
Okay. I am. Well, you know what? Let's try to hold person on him. So give me a wisdom save.
All right. He got a modified 20.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
I'm sorry to say those tricks will not work on me.
Worth a shot.
That's okay. I cast gun.
All right, Mina cast gun.
Yeah, that's me.
What are you doing?
I just need to get to the backspace key. That's all I need. And then you just immediately cover it up.
Yes, because
There, that's it. That's perfect. What's wrong? What?
because the table is level over here and not level over here. So you need the box to be sitting there.
You know what? Take that up with people that gave us the table.
I bought the table.
No, you
Oh,
didn't.
not this one.
We got it from
I
your
bought
brother.
that one. You're right. I'm sorry.
Man, we're all a little punchy tonight.
God, I had such a fucking bad day.
I'm sorry.
Please send help.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot 2 shots, and the first one I am attempting is going to be something that I'm good at.
Okay.
Where is it? Because I haven't done shit yet. Forceful shot.
Okay.
No, that don't do shit because we're in such tight quarters. He's not holding
He
anything,
wouldn't
is
take
he?
damage from getting bashed into the wall.
No, because Koku's behind him from
No.
the angle I'm at.
And I don't think we've ever ruled it as doing that.
It's not. Okay, so I'm not doing shit because none of what I have right now is currently worth it.
Okay.
So the first shot is a 26 to hit.
That is a hit.
Koku's within 5 feet of him, right?
Correct.
Sweet. That sucked, but 12 points of piercing damage.
It's not nothing.
And then the second to hit was an 18.
That is a miss.
Oh shit. Alright, third
He is
one.
wearing plate mail and has a shield.
Natural 20.
oh,
There you
play me
go.
on the shield.
Get fucked, dwarf.
Alright. So
Is
that
the sneak attack once per turn or once per
once
attack?
per round, I think.
Once per turn, not once per round.
Oh.
Because you can sneak attack with opportunity attacks.
Oh, neat.
Okay.
Yep, that came up earlier in the game when Zeodor did it.
Neat.
I played a rogue too, so I thought about it a lot.
I
So
guess
that's-
that's the risk of using it early or not.
So that's 21 points of piercing damage.
21.
What do you mean that's the risk of using it early?
I mean, if she could have not used it on her first attack, but then and tried to save it for a crit, but then if she missed the rest of her attacks, then
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, but I don't think it's ever the right call to do that.
probably not.
I know, but I did better on my. I mean, I know I did better on my crit than with my sneak attack. Like significant better.
All right. Anything else on your go?
Nah, that's it.
All right. Koku, you are up.
You know what? I've never actually used my 4th level custom spell, so I'm gonna do it just because we've never done it, and I want to see how it goes.
All right.
So I'm going to cast Lightning Rod, a small bronze pin flies out of Koku's hand and into this dwarf.
Okay.
He takes 1 point of piercing damage.
Ow. Is there a save or anything?
Against the single point of piercing damage, no.
No, I meant.
But then he makes a Constitution save.
Okay. He got an 8.
Okay, he failed, so we can ignore that damage for now. I didn't expect. I should have expected it because we learned this lesson last week, but I didn't expect it to roll the damage right away. I need to figure out how to make it not do that, but I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay.
On a failed save, the creature becomes charged with magnetic energy for the duration. Attacks made with metal weapons or spells that deal lightning damage have advantage against the charged creature, and charged creatures have disadvantage on saves against spells and effects that deal lightning damage. And on attacks made with metal weapons at a range of more than 5 feet. So if he tries to use a metal weapon at range, he has disadvantage on it because it tries to come back to him because he's magnetically charged. The first time that the charged creature is hit by an attack or takes lightning damage, the spell ends. And when the spell ends, then it deals the damage. And if it ends early, it deals half damage.
Okay.
And then that's going to be my whole turn.
All right. Cool.
Because that's concentration, so I can't do that and smite.
Let's see. What's a? He kind of looks down at like the thing that has embedded itself in his chest and go, well, that's a new one. I perceive that this new technology is what is leading us to the end of this world. And I'm going to help bring us there. As he's going to
Oh shit, he's right.
No, he's got a decent...
Thank God, Koku. Thank God Elfari's not here.
He's
If
gonna...
this world can be ended by the presence of simple technology, then it should be.
At least we agree.
No.
He's going to swing at you with a warhammer.
Yep. The spell does not affect that.
It's okay. It's too expensive to really use.
Oh, what's this? Oh, interesting. I think I still want to do this. Okay. I'm going to power attack the first one.
Okay.
Because why not? Well, that was a 5 on the die.
I'm pretty sure that's not going to hit.
-5 penalty.
Does he have a plus 18?
No.
It does not hit.
All right, he's going to attack again with. That's a natural 20.
Oh, that doesn't hit? Question mark.
Why couldn't that one have been the power attack?
I dodge.
Let's see. We maximize all the randomized dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 8. So as the hammer strikes into you, feel a bitter chill. You're going to take 13 magical bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 10 cold damage.
Okay, so I take 23 damage total.
Yes.
Man, I could really use 20 hit points right about now.
Hey, you know who could use all the hit points they were going to lose? The hostages.
5.
Fine.
They'd be fine. You know who I'd like to have 5 fewer hit points right about now? This guy we're fighting.
This world will end in frost, and I will help bring it there.
What if the world will end in fire?
It's a possibility. Jack, you're up.
Some say the world will end in fire, others say in ice. Of what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if I had to perish twice, I know enough of hate to say that destruction ice is also great and would suffice.
Sure.
I like that Robert Frost poem.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Fire
I knew what it
ice.
was.
Can I get here, or are there too many hostages there?
Sure. They're insubstantial for whatever purposes you'd
They're
like.
incorporeal.
Ethereal hostages.
They're tied up in a corner. They definitely
It
are
won't
moving
let me
around.
through the door.
Yeah, you've got to back up your token and then ram it through
there
at
we
an
go.
angle.
It's not perfect system.
It's like, I like Foundry a lot, but it's got some.
Well, I could make. I just
stuff.
probably could make the doors
It's not perfect system.
the
All
whole.
right, we're just gonna
Can you
start.
make it
here.
still block the light though? Because I really like the way that it blocks the light.
We're gonna start firebolting.
Perhaps. There are different materials.
26.
I'll work on it. 26 will hit.
Cool. Let's heat things up a little.
And
Oh,
we hit
15 fire damage.
15 fire damage.
I need to roll a concentration check.
So as Jack kind of steps
Oh.
into the door, he's just gonna start putting fire bolts in this guy's back.
Sure. Just like steps through,
Yeah.
pulling the
Step
hammer.
through, like step through and put a shot in his ribs. Just trying to give him a little concussed and knocked off balance.
All right. Ah, yes, that's good. More fire energy in the room will help. Mina?
Well, hold on. I need to make the concentration check.
Right.
That's just a constitution
Save,
check.
yep.
Yeah.
Constitution
Is it
check.
safe?
Save.
Oh no, it is a save. It is a save.
Is it safe? Okay.
Sorry about that noise.
Okay.
Wow, what
and
was
I
that?
have.
I dropped my mic.
It was like a.
I thought
Ghost
Poseidon was mourning.
I thought that was part of your ghost thing going on there.
I don't even know what that sounded like.
Um,
It was just a big thump for me.
Okay, and it's DC. What's the DC on it?
It is 10 or half the damage, I believe.
Correct, whichever is higher.
Okay, and I took 26, so half the
So
damage would be 13.
Well, you took
Yeah.
2, or is it?
It's
and
one
they-
instance of
Oh,
damage.
it deals.
I
Yeah, it
think.
deals extra blah damage. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I got 19.
Okay.
So
Then
that's
yeah,
fine.
you're good. All right. So will this affect Mina's shots?
Yes, because unless her bullets are not made of metal for some reason.
I used the necklace to magically put them in there, but I don't know that they're not real. I think they're real bullets.
Yeah, sure.
They just come out of a pocket dimension.
Yeah, they are conjured metal bullets.
Yeah.
Then
Um,
yes,
yeah.
you have advantage on probably just the first. You have advantage until you hit him,
Okay.
because once you hit him, the spell ends and deals some damage.
Sure. Okay, so I will attempt to shoot him. Fuck, that was a waste. Oh, I have advantage until I hit him.
Correct.
Cool. All right, so the first one's miss because it was a 17 and 18 didn't hit last time.
Well, but you have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The first die. Gotcha. All right.
So attempt number 2. Much better. That's a 26 to hit.
That is a hit.
Fuck, why is my sneak attack damage so shit?
Don't care, it's extra damage.
10 piercing damage.
All right, he's still
Okay.
standing.
Then lightning rod ends and it deals damage. Do you want to use the damage it rolled before, or you want me to roll new damage?
Either way, whichever.
I'll just have this because this number is here. It's 34.
Either way, he's dead.
Hell yeah.
Wait, did you just say 34?
Yeah. It's
Holy shit.
it
It's
was
a high
a level
spell.
4 spell.
Oh, okay.
It's with a delayed trigger, so I kind of like it. It's neat. So Mina's shot like plows into him as like the I guess lightning arcs from Koku, or
He's charged, so lightning basically spills out of him into the
Alright.
environment.
Glorious. This is how all things should end. I'll see you on the other side if there is one.
I don't like it.
You have defeated Grundon Zubov.
Yay!
Dun, 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 dun.
When does the other shoe drop?
Is he
He's
still
not-
alive?
He's not moving.
Is he alive?
Um,
Lots of things aren't moving and are
Jack's gonna
alive.
check for a pulse.
Sure. Give me a medicine check.
Cool.
I assume he doesn't burst into flames like the Ori.
He's not bursting into flames yet.
15?
He certainly seems dead.
It seems
Cause of
dead to
death?
me.
Electrocution. Also the bullet wounds.
He's pretty dead.
It's then that your notice turns to the giant contraption strapped to the front of the train.
Oh no.
It appears to be... let's go to here.
Does anyone know anything about technology?
I would guess you would, since you're made of it.
That's an interesting guess. Wrong, but interesting.
There appears to be a giant drum divided into 8 sections with various compounds in each one, divided into 8 sections with wires running between them, the various sections. Every couple of seconds, one of the wires will light up brightly and then fade away.
Okay.
There are some runes inscribed on the wires.
I'm assuming that this container is full of the
Witch
evil
oil.
nonsense oil. Yeah.
Oh, and I guess I forgot to draw it in here, but there's one wire that runs from the barrel to the into the floor.
Like just from the center of the barrel?
Yeah.
Okay. What did the runes say?
Does anyone speak Dwarvish?
Yeah.
I think I might.
Let me double check.
Nope.
Pretty sure
I do.
I do as well.
Yeah,
just
I knew Mina had a lot of languages because she was a book nerd.
I speak Infernal, Orc, and Sylvan.
All right, then Mina and Koku can read. Each wire says it has two parts to it. It's like one says fire humor to aether, another says phlogiston to frayed chromonesia.
Lita,
Suggestion.
stop. Lita, stop.
Another one says witch oil to blood-infused ambergris. Another says serpent's loop to frostburn. Then there's frostburn to fire humor.
You say
Frostburn
Serpent's
to
Loop?
aether. Yep.
Giggity.
Dirty.
Serpent's loop to phlogiston.
lube.
What?
I said, did you say Serpent's
Serpent lube. And
Oh.
you said yes. And
No,
we're like,
I
dirty.
Hey.
You misheard me. I misheard you. All in all, the drum is about 40 gallons.
Okay.
Phlogiston, it just neat fun fact. Phlogiston is the alchemical substance that is the substance of being able to be lit on fire. If something can burn, it is full of phlogiston, and then when you burn it, it releases all of its phlogiston. That's why you can't burn it anymore.
I like this theory.
That is, yes. I mean,
what I'm saying is,
you know that in real life. Make a check to know if you know that in the game.
That's true. Koku probably does not know that. Well, I mean, we have hostages here. Well, we don't have. You know what I mean.
Well, you got hostages now.
There are people here.
Mm-hmm.
Can any of you decipher this?
I mean it.
I hear Slay the Spire.
I thought I
James, I support your decision. You are not here.
I mean,
Enjoy
not
your
paying
day,
attention
buddy.
to combat.
No, it's totally fine. I just heard the music and I was like, I recognize that.
I thought it was quieter. I mean, obviously I have headphones on and I can't
You
hear
have
it
a
for
nice
shit.
new
You have
microphone.
a nice new mic too.
Woohoo.
I'm surprised you didn't just mute your mic.
Now that we're in a puzzle, James is having more fun than I am.
I'm about to fucking die again.
Okay.
Oh, right. I remember. I pulled up the handbook because I wanted to look something up and I just remembered what it was.
Man, this sure seems like a great time for Zeodor to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad he's on the other side of the world finding himself. What a dick.
I guess the Zeodor stand-in will have to go. Mina,
Who's
you're
the
up.
Zeodor Sand? Oh, right.
Okay. What did he tell me? What do I remember?
I mean, Jack's plan is either make a shield around it or just throw it off the train and hope for the best.
Okay. I mean, okay. So all of the wires and the wires are labeled.
Yes.
Okay. Does it look like all the wires are going to the stuff that it says it's going to?
Yes.
What if I just cut a wire? Maybe if I do this, it will fix everything.
You want to just blindly cut a wire?
Hail Fairy, have you ever wanted this to be your show and yours alone?
Yay! Everybody but Il Fairy dies show.
Il Fairy just becomes an eschatologist and it's like, oh, I guess we're just killing everybody now.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Well, one thing I know is that this is fire humor.
Sure.
Lots of fire jokes.
Yeah, I should have labeled these before, but there was a chance that nobody spoke dwarf, which I could have looked at your character sheets and known, but here we are.
It has come up
Chris.
several times that Mina reads Dwarvish because we keep finding shit
I
from
know.
all of these.
I should have put these in ahead of time.
You knew someone spoke it.
I know.
Well, I'm like, Jack grew up near Bear. He probably
It would have
picked
been
up
hard
Orcish
to
along the way.
hide
Never
them
came up.
and
Fair enough.
whatever.
Hey, Chris.
This one's okay.
Does
Also barely matters.
does telling me how to disarm a what I assume is a bomb qualify as a single action of its choice of my choice as if it were alive?
I'm gonna need some context here.
Let me just send this directly to you then. One
Carter's
sec.
doing mysterious shit. I love it.
I do some sketchy shit.
Well, if I-
Do-da.
Hope I get away with it.
Well, if I can do this, then it won't be a mystery anymore.
Just finish typing these, then I'll look at you.
What if I just cast darkness? If we can't see it, it's not there.
The
Now that's
Object
thinking.
object permanence clause.
There is a there's a joke feat in 3.5 where
I see what you're
that
saying.
you are only allowed to take if your
Where did you send
combined
me?
wisdom and intelligence score is below 6, because you have to be incredibly stupid for it to work. But it's where you can cover your eyes and turn invisible, because if you can't see them, they can't see you. And you're just basically you become a 40k orc.
I'm sorry. What are you trying to do with this feature?
I'm trying to get that Grundon to tell me how to disarm this bomb.
Oh, okay. I mean, that is something you can try to do.
It doesn't get a save to resist.
You can talk with them, but they don't have to answer honestly or anything, right?
Correct.
No, that's not the part I'm looking at. I'm looking at this part.
Okay.
It would take more than one action to disarm this bomb.
To tell me how to disarm the bomb?
Yes.
Okay, so no is the answer.
I can fit a 6-second brief in if you'd like to use the feature.
It seemed like a cool way
Sure.
to...
Yeah.
It seemed like a cool moment to do this.
Yeah, I like it.
Right. Okay, so Koku starts feeling the dead soul of Grundon Zubav and goes over to his body, and her eyes start sparkling. Not their normal glowiness, but they start sparkling like witch oil, and then the form of Grundon Zubav sort of rises up out of his corpse in an ethereal manner, and she points to the bomb and says, "Tell me how to stop it."
It is unlikely you will succeed, but you'll want to cut a wire while it's not active. And then the spirit fades away.
And Koku's eyes stop sparkling. Okay.
Best of luck.
So
By the way,
we
suck
just
my
need
balls.
we just
He
need to
does
cut
like
the wires.
this thing as he faces my head.
Koku is already turned away. He just doesn't even see it. So we just need to cut the wires while they're not active.
Wire lights
Mina-
up. Wire lights 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 up.
Watch for the pattern.
Yeah. Can I see a pattern in it?
Give me it's going to be give me an intelligence check. Arcana or Thieves' Tools.
Shit.
Arcana, you say?
Anyone can make this check.
23.
I did terribly. Yeah, I didn't do anywhere close to that.
I got a 4.
Well,
I got
that sounds about right.
Hey, you said
I got it.
anyone.
I got
Nat
3.
1. I got 5.
Oh god, we're fucked. It's all in my
I rolled a
hands.
10.
All right, Jack. You feel like you feel like you recognize the pattern, but you are not dexterous enough to actually do this.
All right. Mina,
Yeah.
take this knife. And when I say cut,
I have thieves' tools. I've got snips.
fine. When I say cut the wire.
Cut which wire?
I'm gonna tell you which wire. You're gonna put them. I'm gonna like place your
Yeah,
hand
exactly.
on the wire.
Okay, which one?
I don't know which one's your favorite. Which one do you feel like dying to?
Witch oil.
All right, that seems fitting.
Maybe we should disconnect the fire humor from the phlogiston.
Okay. Why?
Well, they're both bright red, so they seem related.
All right, you ready?
Jack,
Yeah.
you feel like you'd be able to if you could sense the magical auras, you might be able to assist a little bit better to kind of detect when the energies are building up.
Okay. So is that another Arcana check, or is that casting that spell?
Which spell?
The aura one.
I mean, just detect magic before
Detect
I do
planar
it.
energy. Oh, okay. Just detect magic.
Yeah, do you have detect
I'm
magic?
guessing, but
I do have detect magic. I have detect magic and detect planar energy.
Start with detect magic.
Yeah, I'll cast detect magic.
All right. With detect magic active, you can kind of see like a sparkling glow start to happen just before the wire actually lights up.
Okay.
So Mina, you'll get a +2 to your checks.
Okay.
All right.
while they're doing this, I'm going to move the hostages to the furthest point in the train to
That seems wise.
Seems like
to
a good
minimize
plan.
damage. How fast are we moving?
About 10 miles an hour
You getting the good die out for this?
at this point.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to get them off this train then.
The train's moving though. Is it? Oh, right.
10
You were
miles an hour.
passing- Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
still getting up to speed.
Yeah, so 10 miles an hour, they can get off this train safely. It's not going to be comfortable getting off this train, but they
Hey,
can
one of them
get
is
off it
floating.
without serious danger. She's fine. I'm not even worried about her.
She's more than floating. She can control herself.
Yeah, she's fine. I'm not even worried about her. Just the rest of them, I'm going to. I assume they're like tied up or something.
Yeah, they are tied up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut their
The
ties.
governor notably did not have a mouth gag.
And hasn't said shit.
Eh,
That's worrisome.
I forgot he was here.
Whatever. All right,
Okay,
so-
well, he's coming off with me then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're once Koku gets the last of the hostages off the train. Yeah, it's going to kind of look at Mina. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Snip.
Roll.
And you said I got a +2?
It's a dexterity, thieves' tools, and you get a +2.
Awesome. Okay. So that's...
Also, do you have a inspiration?
I don't at the moment.
I'm gonna give you one, just for getting to this point.
I'm going to use it.
And Jack, you're able, if you have one, you can help her as well to re-roll one of these.
16.
All right. You snip the wire, brace. Nothing happens.
Okay.
The things are still lighting up. And
Fire's
doing
still
things.
lighting up?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're going to try the next one.
All right. Gonna do the one Koku said next.
Yeah. All right. Cut.
Fuck! 7.
The lights start flashing faster.
Lovely. Okay.
I'm not letting any of the hostages out of my sight.
Yep.
They're all off the train now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, as you get them off, the governor says something like, "Thank you for coming to save us, constables. That man was crazed. He had some wild philosophy. He was talking with me, and I was helpless to do anything. I don't know what he was on about."
Yes, well, we'll have plenty of questions for you.
I know, all done.
So,
Oh, it's done.
Let's see our next check.
Go.
Fuck. 13.
They start flashing faster.
Yep.
Go.
Much better. 24.
All right. They continue at the same pace.
How many of these do we have?
From what you can discern, you'll have to cut 3 more to make it not function.
Sure.
Go.
That was bullshit. 9. If I die on this train, I'm gonna haunt Zeodor.
The wires start flashing in unison.
Time to get off.
One more. Nope, we're done.
You
That's
see
a 10.
the various sections start like draining, and like the black coil starts glowing with like a swirl of all of the different colors.
Running
All right,
and jumping off a train.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics.
That I roll well on. What the fuck?
And Jack, you as well.
15.
All right.
Yeah. 16.
You all leap from the train. It continues a few more feet down the track, and then there's just like this uproarious explosion. Like it echoes. You're in an enclosed space.
Yeah.
It's like
I
deafening.
cover my ears, close my eyes, and open my mouth.
Same.
everyone roll against being permanently deafened.
And some of the you see like some of the roof overhead starts to collapse and cave in on the spot where the train was. And there's just rubble and debris filling the entire space. As the tunnel starts to collapse in around.
Is the collapse coming towards us?
Oh yeah.
Run!
Okay, yeah, we're running.
Running.
Yelling ahead. Koku, get him moving! It's collapsing!
I mean, yeah, Koku started moving them as soon as there was an explosion. I'm not going to wait to see if it's collapsing.
You all
Still not letting them out of my sight, though.
You break free of the collapsing tunnel ceiling before it reaches you, and there's just like a wall of rubble. You make your way back towards where the train departed, where you find that Colonel Aiden Tucker has come down into the subrail station with his men. What happened down there? You're the constables. I told you not to interfere. We had this perfectly under control.
Really?
Well, tell you what, beer's on us.
I heard an explosion.
Yeah, there was a bomb on that train. It's a good thing there were, like, people down here to stop it.
Told you that I had it handled. I did not need you interfering and setting off a bomb.
You didn't. You had no one near the hostages. Take it up with whoever you want, but we got the hostages out.
I'll be filing a complaint
Yeah, file
against
away. Take it straight to the top. Take
speaking-
it straight to Delft. I do not give a shit.
As Mina's doing this, Jack is going to go over to the hostages and specifically the governor. So you want to tell us what happened?
Oh, don't rightly know what there's to tell you. When I was above ground, I was ready to cut the ribbon upon this new station in our fair city, and I, without any notice, I was grabbed from behind and taken down, stuffed into that train, and was heard the mad ramblings of that man that you disposed of, and until you showed up, and well, I think you know the rest from there.
Gonna roll insight.
Of course, we'll have to take statements from all of you.
Oh, naturally. Well, willing to give you a full.
20 insight.
Seems sincere.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to debrief everybody.
What was the name of this military asshole again?
Colonel Aiden Tucker.
Yes.
Is he have a daughter?
Maybe? Why?
And a dog?
Oh. Good word.
I just like making Full Metal Alchemist fans cry.
Oh, okay.
See? It's funny.
All right.
It was a really good arc.
It was. So as we move on, you eventually find out that fortunately the detonation occurred in a less populated area near the wharfs. There is some structural damage, but it seems like the train had been headed towards the Hotel Aram.
Mm-hmm.
See, strategically setting off the bomb early. Good thinking, Mina.
Thanks, Koku.
Is that what's going in the official report?
No. Oh, Mina's really upset. She took it out on Tucker, but she's real upset.
Elferi meet you back at the office as you arrive after having gathered up what you can as far as what happened on the street.
Say that one more time. I kind of misunderstood what you said.
You're there at the office as they arrive.
Okay, no, what was the gathering on the street stuff?
Oh, I was just saying that they, found out what happened. Like
Okay,
where the
I know
bomb
what
went
happened.
off.
Oh, okay.
You might have heard some rumors as like, as you were coming back, like, oh, there's something going on, hostage situation, train, something, explosion. What?
It's probably overblown.
Jack enters the office like eating some kind of terrible, heart-clogging, destroying thing. So,
Koku is like actively magically repairing parts of herself.
So how'd your day go?
I took that entire den with me and 22 other people, and it was awesome.
Congratulations.
How was your choo-choo train?
It blew up if you're, hope you're excited about that.
Well, technically a bomb blew it up, but...
Wait,
Mina
so
does not.
those
Mina turns and goes to her desk and starts filling out the fucking paperwork.
those rumors were true? Like, I heard something blew up, but like I had just taken over that den. I thought maybe it was just weird rumors floating around.
Shocker. Terrorists wanted to attack the new improved thing.
It
Who was
will
it?
be something of a mission report. Though I suppose technically we weren't on a mission.
Who did it? What was it about? Why did it happen?
It
I mean,
was
obviously you're going to be filling that out, but
Some
it was the
eschatologist trying
eschatologist terrorists
make
again.
make a statement or something.
They have been the leader of this cell has been neutralized, though how many more of them there are is still unclear.
didn't the B team, weren't they doing something about eschatologists or terrorists? Blah.
I guess there's
I-
plenty of them in town.
I never know what that team is doing. I heard they went to a rock racket show.
Yeah, a few of them wouldn't shut up about it.
Strange. Was that
Granted.
official business?
Granted, you pretty much always know where Carlo is. You can hear him halfway across town.
That elf is so fucking weird. He keeps talking about how he sees me die or something. Ugh.
We've all seen you die.
No, I mean, like, he keeps talking about seeing my ghost or something.
You
It's
probably have at least two of them orbiting you.
Yeah, at all times.
Creepy motherfucker. Are you guys okay? Like, well, also, visibly, are they okay?
They look beat up.
Ish.
Yeah, Koku's Koku's pretty beat up.
I can't remember. Did
We'll
we
be
have
all
plans tonight?
Yes. Well, Jack, Mina, and Koku do. You're off the clock. Or wait, no, we have something in the afternoon. We
we
still have
have
the
the
fashion
fashion
show to
show.
go to.
Okay.
Yep.
So we all still need to do that.
Koku.
And
Luckily,
I kind of wish
I
I would have
wasn't
gotten
wearing-
more beat up. I could have showed up to the fashion show like Mick when he got on the plane after the King of the Deathmatch tournament.
Luckily, we weren't wearing our uniforms.
Koku, here's 10 good berries. This should help a little bit. Actually, how hurt is everyone else? I
And
guess.
there's also time for a short rest.
Oh, fair. Well, I gave Koku 10 good berries.
I'm still going to take
it'll
those 10
save-
good berries to
it'll
take me up
save
from
on at
16 to
least-
26.
Yeah, it'll save on at least one hit die. Because we need hit dice for Jack's thing, anyways.
And if we
So-
spend too many, we won't have all of them tomorrow.
Exactly.
I'm actually at full health.
Oh, actually, right. I did get beat up. I did catch
Oh yeah,
a
you
left
took some
roof.
hits.
Yeah, you
I caught a roof for some people.
Yeah.
It kind of hurt.
I forgot how well I tanked.
impressive.
Should we take our break here while we're doing
I'm good with
a
that.
short rest in the game?
Sounds good
Yeah,
to me.
we'll take a quick short rest and
In
come
real
back,
life.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, short rest in real life too.
All right, sounds good. Be back in a few minutes. Hey everybody, we're back.
How's everyone's hit points after the short rest? Because
Full.
Okay,
I'm pretty good. I'm at 43 out of 58, so I'm only down 15.
So, also technically, you guys have leveled up
Haha.
Woohoo!
after completing 2 threads of this adventure.
Oh, okay, cool.
The first one being a coast again.
Mm-hmm.
Do we just not level up if we don't complete any threads?
I mean, they're going to be complete one way or the other.
Right.
Oh, fair enough.
Like the completion of Ikosugen is the children get murdered and he goes into
And as the screams of the innocent echo throughout the night,
Level up.
you all level up.
the completion
is-
of this one, if you don't do anything, is the Hotel Orem blows up.
I kind of want to see that party that just doesn't do anything, and it's just like the night before. You level up for no apparent reason.
Man, I felt really got a lot of rest last night. I feel great, better than ever, really.
I imagine a character waking up going, "Oh my god, what did we miss?
I don't
We're
think
so bad at our jobs, guys."
I don't think there's gonna be any more combat for the rest of the day, or at least for the rest of the session. So
Cool.
we'll hold off on doing the level up.
Sure.
Yeah, the only thing that could affect is that we have the
Ability
what
score
you call
improvement.
it.
I'm only saying that because I had
did.
finished leveling by the time you had said, so we're probably not going to do it, except for my hit points.
Okay, it's fine. I don't like I said, I don't think it's gonna matter too much.
The only thing that I think it could matter for is I don't anticipate it mattering, but the thing that it theoretically could matter for is our hit points could matter for the task force stuff.
Sure.
I say we don't like. I'm not saying that we should bother right now, because it probably won't come up.
Yeah,
But
I think it'll be
That's
fine.
just the one thing to be aware of.
So you guys have a meeting with Morgan Cipriano.
Oh my god.
At the Brave Hall Fashion Show, corner of Yearling and Healers in Central, this afternoon.
Mina's got a dope outfit that she brought to work. and
Okay, yeah, I was
changed
gonna ask
into.
if anyone was how people are dressing in general.
Jack wipes a little bit of blood off of his. Not all of it.
Fashionably battle roughed.
How much time do we have? Do we have time enough for Koku to ask Mina to take her shopping?
So the incident happened probably was about 10 to 11 by the time you wrapped that up and got back to the office. So you've maybe got a couple hours.
I mean, that's certainly enough time that Koku would ask. Because she has no idea how long shopping takes.
Sure.
She's never been shopping before.
Sure.
Yeah, come on. Let's go.
Thank you. Where do we start?
Okay, so first we start with
Hands.
no, pants or skirt.
I physically cannot wear pants.
Why not?
Looks down at legs that do not fit into like human pants. Same reason El Fairy can't, oddly enough.
Okay, but like
The
Skirt would
reason I
work.
can't is because
you know, custom stuff is a possibility, and adjusting things isn't like impossible in the amount of time we have. I have good people. Just, do you want to wear pants or do you want to wear a dress or skirt?
Pants seems fine. Koku's never thought about this before.
Yeah, that's why
She-
why Mina's
she has-
asking.
She has spent most of her life up to this point being vaguely the shape of a bird, and therefore nobody questioned that she didn't wear any clothes at all.
She's also completely made of metal and doesn't have any animatic features.
Yep.
My mouth works today.
Yeah, no, that was right. You got it. Nailed it.
Anatomical.
You were just using the French pronunciation.
Sure,
And
exactly.
it's anathetical.
Nobody knows how to pronounce French, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Nobody. Literally nobody.
No one. It's like how no one knows how to play backgammon.
All
I know
right.
how to play backgammon.
So
Nobody.
Carter, will you teach me how to play backgammon?
I absolutely will. It's fun.
You may think
Anyway.
you know how to play backgammon.
I want to
Okay.
pretend I'm a Babylonian king.
I used to play backgammon with my dad. We're getting off topic.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
getting off topic.
So, I will find your pants. What style are you going for? Have you noticed anybody and like really liked the way they were dressed?
Well, you always seem to dress well.
Aw, thanks. All right, so we're hitting my shops anyway. Let's go. Okay. Colors. Bright, jewel tone, earth tone.
Koku looks at the gems on her hands. These?
Cool.
The
Okay.
kind of opalescent gems.
Sure. All right, we'll figure something out. Follow me, girly.
Okay.
And I just start walking. I figure she'll keep up.
Yep. She does.
I take her to the place that I most often pay a exorbitant amounts of money to do things for me quickly. And I find some what would be like looser trousers, and we make sure that like we tailor them to fit her nicely.
Okay.
All right.
I guess they're like the old style trousers that can like button up the sides.
Yeah, totally.
That they can fit
Yeah.
over her feet.
Yep. I just went to high school basketball tearaway pants.
Oh yeah, that was my first thought as well.
But like fancy basketball tearaway pants. Okay, top. Are we thinking blouse, button up, turtleneck, knitwear?
Well, I'm used to buttons, and I feel like knitwear probably wouldn't work so well on my joints.
Fair enough. Okay. Okay, cool. I start finding some like flowy but button up blousey type things.
So, James, what do you recommend for your first Slay the Spire build?
That is not a conversation that Jack would be having with Ilfairy.
Look, we haven't had a shopping montage.
It was a
in
good
all
joke. I'm
was.
happy for you guys. Have fun. I'm tired anyway.
So I get an outfit that is not like matchy. I'm not trying to do like Bopsy twins, but I'm trying like I get an outfit that definitely looks like we're going to an event together. Like whatever colors and stuff I'm dressing her in, I'm getting the opposites for myself.
Sure. Complementary, but not
Complementary and like, but like similar silhouettes. I probably like. I'm also gonna wear like a flowy, interesting pant, but probably like a closer form-fitting top.
And of course, you know that the Brave Hall is a stodgy gentleman's club for men from aristocratic families. So the
Yup, and
like
I
where,
don't want to look like I belong.
It's
the
like where Mike
aristocratic
Roth Holmes hangs out. Right?
families are, or that their type of fashion is what would be the norm there. Whether you want
Right.
to clash
And-
with that, complement that, or
I'm not trying to clash. I'm assuming like bow ties and monocles, and I'm trying to do like high-end socialite.
sure.
So like definitely what I am wearing is on par with price-wise, but I look way better.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And
I
just
think
a
you guys-
little like I don't belong there.
Speaking
With
of
the
money,
giant red horns.
Speaking of
Well,
money,
actually, there are a lot of Dinarans in town right now.
I know, but I'm also a lady.
Um,
Koku and Mina will do a good job of standing out together.
yeah, I guess you get this now. You'll get 1,300
Okay.
GP
Okay.
from your stipend.
Oh, we are.
And whatever the outfits cost, I pay for both.
All right. Let's,
How you said 1,600?
13.
13.
13. And I don't remember. I think isn't there like a thing for nobles' clothes?
Probably.
Whatever that
I'm sure there is. Koku was also going to pay for both, so I imagine Koku like goes up to pay, and the merchant just explains that you already did it.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I definitely paid them like before I even started putting clothes on you, and I was like, whatever I don't use, like you go give me back.
Let's call it 100 gold.
Okay, I give them 125 because I'm asking for a lot.
A rush job.
Rush job and like specialty stuff, and like I pay them well, which is why they do this shit for me.
Yes. Seems good. All right. So you guys are all decked out for the show. And I mean, there's also supposed to be a banquet with the arrival of the Denorn Queen tomorrow evening. So
Yeah.
These could be used double duty for that.
Yep. This is completely off topic, but I was talking about all the different types of like clothing, and I was like, could Mina get a turtleneck over her horns?
Probably they're stretchy.
I know, but like
Depends. Are her
Horns-
horns like this or like this or like this?
they're like that. They're like ram's horns. They
Yeah.
start here and they curl back behind her ears. It does make her head significantly wider. But I was just thinking, I mean, you can fix that with again buttons.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, and because it's also a question of how stretchy is it? Like, is this a world that has elastics?
you don't need anything fancy for knitwear to stretch really nicely.
But would it stretch that much?
It can,
Okay.
because like especially if you're doing. Don't get me
I believe
me
you.
started on the
Get
yard.
her started. Let's see how long it goes.
I believe you. You know a
Yes.
hell of a lot more about knitwear than I would.
I can knit a hat that's like this big around, and it will fit anyone from my nephew to Sam.
I kind of like them to be a little wider than that, though.
I know, but what I'm saying is, given a specific style, I can
I
make
do
it
have a large head.
very.
So you guys make your way down to the Brave Hall.
Do faces pass as
They
we're
do.
walking?
They do, in fact.
Yeah, but not
Back up
bodies,
until
just
40.
faces. You
Um,
walked into an area that hasn't fully loaded.
It's kind of terrifying, actually.
It's
As
kind
ex-
of like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
as
No more jokes.
expected, most of the patrons seem to be wearing coats and top hats. People are drinking brandy, smoking cigars as they watch the runway of handsome young men and waifish women parade.
Are the cigars free?
Yeah.
Jack starts pocketing cigars.
Mina starts smoking with the best of them.
Jack, I know for a fact you're not poor. We've just got paid.
Doesn't mean you can't take from the rich.
Handsome young men and waifish women parade about in
Pirate.
unorthodox fashion, like seersucker suits, denim pants, and a huge variety of sashes.
Koku briefly considers whether or not she's even capable of smoking.
You're able to inhale.
I should have dressed up like Maxwell for this.
I'm
You
not
still
able to
can.
inhale, but I did somehow eat the good berries, so... I mean, I assume I just, like, mash them in my mouth and the magic works.
Magic.
Also, for the first time in your life, you're full. You don't feel hungry.
I've
Not
never
sure
felt
what hungry was,
before.
but you don't
Why
feel
would
it
I feel it
anymore.
now?
And now you're going to feel hungry from now on.
I imagine,
You have cursed Goku.
I imagine it's like chewing gum. I just kind of like chew it up and spit it out.
Sure.
Nutrients absorbed.
Um,
Internal furnace activating.
I'm just
after
remembering that time they made a shitting robot
But
because they wanted to make a robot that could run on hydrocarbons, that could run on sugar. But if you fed it anything that wasn't just pure sugar, it came with all this gunky stuff. It was real nasty. Turns out robot poop is gross, by the way.
I did see the video the other day of the peeing robot dog that pees beer. Anyway, so you
I have two.
spot Morgan Scipiano pretty easily. He's sitting at a table near the runway. Seems very
Just follow the smell of coffee.
intent upon the models and what they're wearing.
Is he at a table by himself?
Yes.
You
I
go sit
walk
down.
over and
There
sit
there
down.
are two like burly bodyguards like standing nearby, but
They won't stop me. They know
He-
who I am.
He's expecting us. We sit down,
Yep.
or at least Koku and Mina do. I guess the other two can do what they want.
Yeah,
I'll stand nearby. No, I'll sit down.
we are at a social event. I'm sitting down.
Chris Lee
I'm not going to be on guard.
Italian.
Ba-ba-da-bee-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Cannoli?
Well, just-
No, damn it.
Well, you just need to channel your inner Italian icon. So like the voice of Mario, just be
Chris
Chris
Pratt.
Pratt. Italian icon. Chris
Let's
Pratt.
That's the best Chris Pratt joke I've heard so far. Because most of them are pretty bad.
Welcome to the show. I'm happy to have you here, that you're able to meet with me on these circumstances. Please,
Glad we could
take a
make it.
seat.
Already sitting.
If I
You-
wasn't sitting, I sit.
You know, these sashes are bad. They'll be gone within a year. I bet money on it.
I'm actually quite a fan. Sashes are wonderful.
That's why I found
So you
what I
should
like.
stock up now. Well, actually, you shouldn't stock up now. You should wait until next season when they're out of fashion, and then you can get them all at a discount.
Maybe.
She knows how to play the game.
You're like a crime boss. Can you just get one for me?
You
You just got 1,300 gold.
Please, if we need to do some
Also,
business,
Scipiano is a
then,
legitimate businessman.
we can arrange something. You've done plenty of favors for me in the past. I'm sure
You're
I
going
can
to get
find
a
sash
crate
for
full of
you.
sashes and the severed head of a horse.
You really want to be into the mob for sashes?
Now these denim pants, these are interesting.
I like them.
Ugh, pants.
Jack just is wearing a pair out of nowhere.
They
He
say
did not come
Wrangler
in
on the
wearing them.
side. It's embroidered.
It feels right.
I don't know. They seem impractical.
Ah,
Regardless, we're here for
Quite
a
the
reason.
contrary. I believe
Yeah, it
that
seems tough, durable. It's not going to cut easy.
I'm just saying this because I, Carter, in
Yes.
real life hate jeans.
for the common workman, I believe these will be very popular.
I, Sam, in real life wear basically nothing but jeans.
I haven't worn jeans in years, and I will never look back. I
Yeah,
cut them
not
out of
enough
my life just
pockets.
like I cut out shorts.
It's like we're a couple that's odd.
Man, we should do a podcast together.
Yeah, you should. I'd listen to more than one episode.
Did you? Because
Yeah.
we made more than one episode.
Oh,
Did
well,
you?
I
Did
only
We
you
heard-
didn't publish more than one
Yeah.
Publish
episode.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have them.
I-
Several of them are even edited.
Yeah, I only heard one episode, Carter.
You have
Okay.
them still?
They're on your
I thought we
computer.
put up more than one.
Oh, you mean the dead computer that's gone forever?
Did you?
Later
I think I put
discussion.
it-
Later
doesn't matter. I think they're on
discussion.
a hard drive
Parking
somewhere.
lot.
It's fine.
Does anyone use that expression at their work? No. Okay.
What?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
What
Park-
the fuck are you talking
Well,
about?
parking lot. That discussion.
I
No.
have never heard that before.
We'll
Sounds
I
silly as
talk
get
about that
I
later.
get what it means, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, I've never heard it. Anyway,
I work for a living. I
Sideboards
don't
are for
understand
losers.
these things.
Cipriano, I believe you said you had information that interested us.
Denim. It does interest me.
My apologies.
Overrated, restrictive, and their pants. Just bleh.
Bet I could
You
make
can
a
do
skirt out of it.
surprising things with pants. These anyway. We
Jack's sitting there like, maybe humanity does have a future.
um, I believe you said you had an associate who was in a position we would find interesting.
Like upside down, or
Yes,
Like doggy.
like upside down, but different.
Yes, I believe I have something that will help you out with your, well, our Kel problem. I have a man on the inside who I think can convince him that, given the current environment, would convince him to seek shelter elsewhere, and in traversing that shelter elsewhere, I think we could have a chance at grabbing him.
This certainly does interest us. It turns out Cal has some information that we need. So your timing is fortuitous.
I think Kel's men have had their run at the people of the city for long enough.
You
When would this change of location take place?
We could probably arrange for it tonight.
Tonight? Yes, it would need to be late. We have a few more things to attend to, but that would work well.
The best plans happen late at night.
Really, my dad said nothing good ever happens after 1 a.m.
That's nothing good ever happens after 3 a.m.
And while what you're trying to accomplish is ultimately good, sure it'll be a little messy.
We're not afraid
Possible.
of mess.
We do need him alive for now.
I'll leave that up to you. I'll make the arrangements and you can interfere how you see fit.
Good. Just make sure your man knows not to get in the way and not to try to take Kel down.
I can make sure he understands that.
So when is this happening? When should we plan to be there?
Well, let's slow down a little bit. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm going to be assisting you with your operation.
Wait, you? Like, personally?
I mean, I will personally be making the calls.
Okay, no, that I wanted to make sure, like, you physically weren't going to be doing something dangerous.
We wouldn't
Cipriano
want
just
you
starts
in the
shanking
line of
motherfuckers.
fire.
We can't always control where that fire goes.
Look, we don't need to tell him about that.
When you get to a
Mine or yours.
certain position in an organization like mine, I don't need to personally oversee. I have trusted men that can make
Yeah.
the arrangement.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised.
It would be beneficiary if there were a few things you could do for me.
Of course. Tit for
Always a
tat and all
catch.
that.
What did you have in mind?
3 things. First, I went to a moratorium on murder investigations in Parody Lake within the next few days, while I clean up after you dispose of the head of the snake. The body must be disposed of.
We might be able to sit on some paperwork for you, but I don't know that we can give you a full moratorium. The police aren't under our control directly, after all.
No, but Little Bird has told me that you're working directly for the king.
As
I
long
didn't say anything.
We can do that. Officially, we can make that happen. Unofficially, we find out someone unconnected was harmed.
But
Might
for
sour
as-
our relationship.
But for as long as you're cleaning up, I think we could find more important things for the police to be doing.
Second, prisoner release. My
That-
family operates in Crystalier, but and I try not to get involved in their politics too much, as you know, I'm trying to establish myself here. But there's a family friend here in Reeser that we'd like released. One Giovanni Algardi.
Does
does
name ring a
the
bell?
yeah?
Intelligence history?
9?
11.
3. Not surprisingly,
13.
Koku doesn't know history. She's only been around 5 minutes.
I was really hoping Jack would be the one, because most fitting. Giovanni Algardi, better known as the Carver. It was discovered that he could animate statues to assassinate people inside their homes after he delivered them. He confessed to murders of several Rosiri nobles, but international politics have kept him from the gallows for a few years.
It's possible, but
I
if
want
he
him
ever found-
released and teleported tomorrow to Alias Primos.
It's possible, but if he ever was seen on Rosuri soil again, we would have to take action.
I believe that's fair.
You said 3.
Yes. And he turns to look at Giacomina and Alferi. I want to know what Ashima Shintu told you. He says quietly.
Shit.
That's
the one I'm most likely to give up.
I don't remember.
I do.
Yeah, I mean it's written down somewhere, but I don't remember right now.
Was it still loud enough that Koku could hear?
Sure. Yeah.
How is it you know about that?
Little birds.
What was the name of the prisoner you wanted released?
Giovanni Elgardi,
Giovanni.
which caused confusion with my previous party because they refused to refer to Morgan Cipriano as anything but Giovanni.
You have some impressive birds.
So, like, quick question. How much of what she told us do you want to know?
She did say a lot of things.
And not all of it's necessarily pertinent to what you want to know. Like, she had some, like, pretty personal bullshit to say about me, and I don't know that we're that close yet.
Did you make any deals with her?
Not really.
I didn't.
Kinda.
It was more we cleared out the bullshit and she
We
let
handled
us-
the problem. She teleported us to a location. A former guardian of her tomb had
Annoyed her.
gotten too clingy.
annoyed her. Is the
Gotten too clingy.
we
I'm
took
not
care of
sure.
the problem. She
Well-
took care of us. That was the end of our relationship.
If you'd kindly send me in writing anything you can recall about the encounter, then we'll call that part of my deal even.
Okay.
I'm gonna live with that.
What are you gonna do with that prisoner? Like, you're having him teleported somewhere, and then
We are just bringing him home to Chrysalier.
To Chrysalier, where he can animate statues and kill someone else.
Where he will, I presume, stay.
I mean, he doesn't have to stay in Chrysalier, he just can't come back here.
True. Well,
I don't give a shit if he goes to Bear or stays in Chrysalier, or he could go to the Malice Lands.
he could. There aren't a lot of statues in the Malice Lands, from what I remember.
one person versus like possibly the whole of Restore. If we don't get what we need, I guess that's okay.
It's a deal I'm willing to make.
And as a sign of good faith, I'll offer you one small free bit of information. Whether I'm not sure how good your sources are, but I know the man in charge of the Obscurati facility here in Flint is Leon Quittal, the Steel Shaper.
Does that ring a bell?
Yes, you had an encounter with him.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I was about to say that
Mm.
sounds familiar, but I don't remember why.
He's the one that trapped you in the chapel with the doctor.
Right.
Yeah.
When he's right, of course. The
Okay,
steel
that
shaper.
was a
He's
long
the
time
one
ago for us.
Who
He
shaped
shaped
the steel so we
steel,
couldn't
yeah.
leave
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, when? What?
all the way back.
Way back when
The
we
second-
met Dr. Wolfgang.
It was Adventure 2 when you're
And he
investigating.
trapped us in the chapel with Wolfgang. Okay,
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
it.
this is before Koku
Yeah.
exists.
No, this is when Helper
Helper
died.
died. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know much about this group, the Obscurati, more than name, but word has gotten around of a man matching his appearance in the Nettles a few months ago. He was distinctive enough, I was able to track down who he is. I also learned he's supposed able to control metal with his mind, bend, break, or levitate it with ease. And I know the location of the Quittal family estate, northeast of Indrise. Again,
This you offer us for free in hopes that we might act upon it, I'm sure.
This is information freely given as a sign of goodwill. Now, check with your king. See if my other demands are reasonable. Get back to me soon, and we'll make arrangements for tonight.
We'll send you a messenger.
Good. Now, this next look, I'm really intrigued by. And he just like starts going on about fashion.
Yeah, I want to know
It's
what that
literally 3 barrels.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Stacked
it's
on
just
top of each
assless
other.
chaps.
Those are some pants that I could like consider maybe. No, pants are dumb.
You got to get the breeze.
In your knees.
Well, it sounds like we have some people to talk to, so I guess.
Yep.
All right.
What was the first demand again?
Moratorium on murder.
On murder investigations in Parody Lake, specifically in Parody Lake.
Yes, for a couple of days.
Couple of days. That's scary.
While he cleans up the rest of the Kel clan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that's the thing, like, they won't be investigated, but Mina will be looking at everyone to make sure that they are actually a part of something shady. Because if they're not, she will murder this man herself.
Same. That was Jack's plan.
Yeah. I mean, if Scipiano breaks his agreement,
wavelength. Don't even have to talk about it.
like, the coffee's not going to taste so good no more.
So I guess we have to go. We can't just go straight to the king and be like, "Hey, stop investigating murders." Like, I don't know what the chain of command is to get these things done.
I mean, we've talked to the king. We can probably meet with him.
Yeah,
right,
talking to the king is what we really need. We really need to do that about the prisoner release. I imagine that we can probably get the investigation stopped.
The problem is, the only problem with that demand is that technically the RHC and the police are two different entities.
If we work with Delft, we can probably get it done.
I know, but what I'm saying is Delft does not have the authority.
Right. He doesn't have the authority. We would need to go to the head of the precinct.
Yes.
In Parody Lake.
Yes.
Or we would need to try to get it to come down from the king.
Exactly.
But that feels like a harder sell than a prisoner exchange. Well, prisoner release, but we're exchanging them for value. And the prisoner doesn't get released until tomorrow, and the deal happens tonight. So if Scipiano doesn't come through, prisoner doesn't get released.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I guess we go to the king first. Like, it still feels like that's something that someone else would do. Like, I don't go and ask the captain for my share of the money. I go to the quartermaster.
Yeah, but we're going to need to go to the king because the king's the person we have the relationship with.
You were charged
we have a better chance
with this mission by the king.
Right.
And we have a better chance of convincing the king because, for one thing, we can actually tell the king what's up and why we need this release. It's like we've managed to strike a deal, and the king knows the stakes, whereas we can't explain the stakes to someone lower on the chain.
Because he literally told us to get Kel.
And who is it that we were trying to get with this deal again? It's not Kel.
Kel.
It is Kel?
It is Kel.
Okay. I misunderstood
gets
that.
us.
Yeah,
Kel.
the deal was that he was going to pull strings with his man on the inside to convince Kel to move to a new location and disclose the route to you so that you can nab him on the way.
Okay, I got stuck on the man on the inside and was thinking it was not Kel.
Yeah, no, we don't care about the man on the inside. He's just there to get Kel to move.
I just didn't hear Kel, or I heard Kel's name and was thinking Kel like family, not
Got it.
Cal.
Kel.
The Keenan.
No,
Cal.
no, we want to not Cal. We need him alive. We can kill him after he tells us what he knows.
Well, and potentially helps us. We might need him to actually do something.
True. Yeah, if he tells us, well, you need me to be alive and to press this button, and it's like, all right, we're gonna kill him now. Probably not gonna happen. So anyway, we go sing King Aiden.
The king is still in residence at the Hotel Arm.
See,
Yeah,
we
good thing
kept
that
the
didn't
king
blow up.
from dying.
That would've
Once
been
again, good job,
real
Nina.
awkward.
She's still a little bitter about it, but it's
You
fine.
go into the lift elevator.
Yep.
Upinator.
Yeah, where
Upsy, your lifting friend.
there's a porter inside who pulls a lever, and then you suddenly feel like you're moving.
I just
Your
realized what I got.
ears are like making a weird like pressure thing.
How high up does this elevator go?
I don't know, probably not that actually.
this is a very tall hotel. It's like, welcome to the 496,000 story
All right,
hotel.
all right.
What's
You
this
know
place?
what?
Tabula Rasa? Tabula Rasa?
You're in the Ice Palace.
Yeah.
I want to be in the fire palace.
Swim across.
The Upinator
One
reminded
that's
me of
close to
something that I got at
Lucky Cat.
8th level, and I need to talk to
Yeah,
you about it.
Okay.
what's it called?
Chris, in the next book, there's a hotel. It's a lucky cat with the
The
paw.
moving paw.
Nice.
He's always
Um,
mad because it means her building can't be a cat.
I don't know what
and
you're
you get
talking about, but I want to stay in the paw so that my room is just swinging all
Yeah.
night.
futuristic violence and fancy suits. Anyway, you get to the floor where the king is staying. Still got courtiers hanging about, secretaries and messengers running about, and there is somebody willing to take your call as you arrive.
Well,
Uh,
urgent
we-
business with the king, please.
Yes, the king takes a look closely at your badges. Oh, yes. Looks like the king does have a few moments available now. Just was wrapping up lunch. Whoa.
Whoa.
What the fuck is happening? I don't know what's happening.
A flashing warning.
Flash warning!
Hold on. Let me
if-
turn it off.
Oh Jesus! Oh Lord Almighty! Recording paused, but it's still flashing.
I
What?
don't know what's happening.
I removed his
But why is it still flashing when it says recording paused?
that
Is it
is
done?
very odd.
Camera. It says camera not available now. It's not
Okay, I
flashing.
disconnected it.
Okay.
Speaking of pause,
Now it says camera not available, but backwards. Okay.
Okay. Wait.
It's here. It's just super zoomed in on like the area over your shoulder.
Wow, it's
That's
the
a
fairy.
face.
Playing the role of James is Ilfairy.
Come on,
Teferi.
camera.
Playing the role of Ilfairy is Teferi.
There we go. Okay. Weird.
Yeah, that was odd. You've had a lot of technical issues
Wow.
tonight. Is Mercury in retrograde or something?
I only had one technical issue.
idea.
The other one was that I dropped my mic physically.
Well, I thought that your first microphone just like died out.
Oh,
Randomly.
my Bluetooth headphones, like,
Yeah.
the batteries just died.
So
Eh.
okay.
That was
Um,
something I thought of at the very last minute. But yeah.
So yes, the king is able to see you now.
We may also need someone to I don't know the word. We need someone to write official stuff.
A stenographer.
Transcribe.
No, not transcribed, like
A
the
stenographer?
official contract of do thing.
Notarized.
Sure.
We need a notary public.
Yeah,
A
I mean,
notary republic.
I know what you're getting
I
at,
know
James,
that's what it's
but
called.
I can't remember the word either.
Il
but I know what
Ferry
you're
doesn't know the word either. He is saying exactly what I'm saying.
I, Redbeard, don't know what you're talking about.
There is a word for a person who writes official documents. And there's a verb for that,
A
but I don't remember
stenographer?
what it is. No, because stenography is specifically recording events in a courtroom.
Oh, okay.
Like there's a word for like a person whose job it is to write a contract.
Okay.
Um,
Lawyer.
Basically, we need the king's lawyer.
yes, but there's a
Solicitor.
word for specifically that, but I don't remember what it is.
All right. Insert word here.
Ding, we got it right.
Il
Pedants
Ferry
on the
doesn't-
internet.
Il Ferry does not use that word.
Okay.
And
Yes.
they figure it out.
Oh, you mean the insert word here?
Yeah, sure. The official righty guy.
Of course.
Make sure one is available, but he cannot be part of the meeting until we've cleared things up.
Sure.
Confidential.
Yes, I'll have someone made available. Right this
Good.
way. They lead you to a meeting room, and
Look, I
then
don't know how this paperwork shit works, but I'm
go
pretty
down the
sure
hall.
the king has to do paperwork.
and return in a few moments with the king.
Wait, they returned with the king in this
Mhm.
like public area?
No, to the meeting
No.
room that I just told you
They
that they
took
led
us
you
to.
Oh, okay.
You all right, bro? You're acting like me.
You remember when I sent that message that said I hadn't eaten all day and I wish I was dead?
Oh yeah.
Still kind of in there.
Fair enough.
Eat
Ugh.
food; it fuels your body and your brain.
Constables,
I did. I ate half of this bowl. It's a lot.
how goes the progress with the kill mission?
We can get him tonight if you will sign off on a few.
Details.
What kind of deal are you willing to make?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not what kind of deal you're willing to make. Will you make this deal or not?
Yes.
Sorry, you're gonna have to back up a little bit.
We managed to secure a deal with Morgan Cipriano, leader of the family, to have Kel transferred to a secure location and for us to be given the information on his route so that we can intercept him. However, Cipriano, as you might imagine, has specifically two requests. One is for the release of a prisoner, and the other is for a moratorium on murder investigations in Parody Lake for the next 2 days so that he can clean up the remainder of Kel's gang.
Officially, we can make that happen. Unofficially, we can keep an eye and make sure if any innocents are harmed, that justice is.
Yes,
Done.
understood. Gang wars can be so messy, but from what I've seen of this family, I know they've got a very strong hold on things in Chrysalier, but the way that they operate does seem better in general. It's choosing the better of two evils, I suppose, but I'll defer to your judgment as far as the moratorium.
I believe that with us keeping a careful eye on those murders, the moratorium on investigation may prove to be beneficial. If the family can finish up the job of removing Kel's gang, it may prevent them from being an issue further in the future.
Yes, Kel has been a thorn in our side. I think I can agree to this. Now, who was this prisoner?
Giovanni. What's his butt?
Koku's going to turn to Jack because Jack was the one person who knew about this.
I explained it's Giovanni. Sam forgot the last name.
Elgardi, the carver.
Oh, Giovanni Elgardi, the carver.
Yes, I remember him.
Though I
To be
am,
released and sent to Chrysalir.
Yeah.
So he
though
won't
I'm
be-
loath to let him back on the streets, we could at least make him not Rasuer's problem, and potentially find a way to
No one's problem.
reacquire him at a later date.
one murderer for like potentially the entirety of Rasur being destroyed. I think it's a fair trade.
Yes.
The deal
perhaps-
was just for him to be teleported. What happens to him after that has no bearing on our agreement.
Oh, you did have a specific destination in mind.
But yes.
the Crystal Fairy capital.
Teleported to the bottom of an ocean.
Yes, he needs to be teleported to the location, but what happens to him after that is not part of our deal.
How confident are you that you can get Kel without Scipiano's help?
Without
Without his help, it would be... At this point, it seems unlikely. It couldn't happen until tomorrow at the earliest. And even then, it's only a mere possibility.
And tomorrow is when my fiance arrives.
On the other hand, if we make the deal with Scipiano, we could have him tonight. That might give us the... It wouldn't be a lot of extra time, but it may be what we need to get the information we need out of Kel.
True.
I don't think he will give it up willingly, even once we have him.
Either way, the family are set to move into Flint and Greater Rasur.
Yes, I believe we are choosing the future of our country here.
Well, no matter, both end with us taking out Kel. Without him, his organization is not long for the world, so...
I leave it in your hands, constables. I'll sign whatever documentation you need to secure this. All things considered, I think it will be relatively peaceful transition of power between the underbelly of the city.
Unfortunately, we've arrested like 100 of them already. So
So those ones won't die.
The future is my worry, but I suppose we'll have to deal with that when we come to it.
all right, we'll go
There-
get your documentator.
Yes, I have a
is
very
one-
good documentator. One of the best.
Yes.
I
Fisher's
heard he
own
went to
documentary.
Documentarator College. It's quite impressive.
I hope the king doesn't know the word either.
There is there. We're all just pretending. There is one more piece of information. We have not confirmed it yet, but it seems probable. According to Scipiano, the leader of the obscurati in Flint is one Leon Quittal.
A Manusis?
Maybe. Might be.
Amanusis, a person employed to write or type that what another dictates or copy was written by another. Person who
Sure.
signs the document on behalf of another's letter authority. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
I interrupted your roleplay. That was rude of me.
I was telling the king that according to Scipiano, the leader of the obscurati it was the leader of the or was it the leader of the obscurati in Reeser or in
The wording he used was the man in charge of the obscurati facility in Flint.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So the leader of the obscurati in Flint is one Leon Quittal.
Quittal. Sounds familiar.
The Steel Shaper, I believe his name was.
Steel Shaper.
I believe the Quittals are a noble family in Chrysalir.
Yeah, they said his family estate was north of Vindrice.
Yes, they make a lovely wine, I'm told.
Sure.
We've had
And
run-ins
also-
with him before.
Criminals that want to destroy our country.
You may wish to avoid any newer vintages.
Noted.
We have little to go on as far as that is concerned right now. However, it is if we acquire any more information about him, he may be a target we wish to look at in the near future.
I'll be sure to keep it in mind and see if I can turn up anything else about the family. The Quittal family, I guess I should say, to not get confused.
The family does have an unhelpfully vague name. Someone should talk to them about that.
See, it made a lot more sense in Chris O'Leary, and then when it got translated into
Yeah, fair enough.
primordial, it
That's true. Chris O'Leary has 97 words for family. Primordial weirdly only has one. It's very bizarre.
Strange priorities, I suppose.
All right, I'll get those documents prepared, and we'll make contact and try to have that prisoner ready as soon as possible.
Yes, he's to be transferred tomorrow, so
Yep.
it is, of course, contingent on it. If we don't come back or Cipriano doesn't come through, well, you know what to do.
Seems fair.
Kill the bastard.
Well,
Just to make
Just start killing.
Just start killing,
There's
and then after you kill them, have a spirit talker ask them if their name was Morgan Cipriano. If not, keep killing until you find someone who is.
there's a reason that he hadn't been executed up to this point.
Yeah, I figured.
Chris O'Leary are trying to claim that he's I don't know, they're citing some sort of diplomat code or something. It's all very confusing.
So far, our relationship with him has been beneficial, so I do not believe it will come to that.
Very good. Let me know if there's anything else you need to get this operation done. Time is
Thank you
running
for your
short,
time.
but I noticed your progress and you're doing well. Better than I could have hoped.
We have, to that end, we need to go to the task force. We have a few more operations to attend to tonight.
I got some papers to write up.
All right. And that will bring us to the bad boys.
God, I need a new chair.
I know, baby.
We've had a very busy day.
Yeah.
So as a quick reminder, now that we're on this, the remaining operations that we have 2 dens. The Burning Witch is going to be assaulted by Jack and 6. Barragio is going to be assaulted by Mina and 6. And we have a transaction to stop. There are kidnap victims being transferred, and Koku and 7 are going to go stop that. Which scene do you want to do first?
Let's start with the dens.
All right, I will be right back then.
All right, who's doing the Burning Witch?
I am.
All right, you guys are doing this unscouted, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so. We're
All
just diving in.
Do you want to use any task force token?
How many do we have?
We have 4. Yes.
Sure, why not?
Do we want to save any for the Theater of Scoundrels?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, then fine. I'll do this without one.
No, I was saying you might want to use we get one if you succeed.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
so I will use one.
Gives you a +2.
All right, you move in on the Burning Witch, with your men. So, what is your total force?
Me and 6, so
14.
yeah.
All right. You move in, and there are 8 hostiles present.
Cool. We can handle that.
So you're at minimum, but do not have optimal. So you below optimal. So you have disadvantage.
Okay. What does the task force token get me?
+2.
Plus
That's
2 to
right.
the check. So this will be intimidation.
Oof. 6? No, 7.
Are you using the +5 bonus for the guys you brought
Oh.
along?
10.
Yeah, you have a minimum of +5.
Yeah.
10.
He rolled shit.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
So you are going to suffer you're going to suffer 4 casualties.
Okay. Can I take some of that?
Yikes.
You can. It'll be 3d6 for each that you take.
You can take 12d6. Don't be a wimp.
Yeah, I'll take 12d6. Why not?
I'm just joking.
I don't know. At this point, I don't know if there's enough time for a long rest before dabbing Kel tonight. Just giving you heads up there.
Yeah.
But, are you gonna take some of these hits, or
Yeah, I'll take 2 of them.
How many people were there?
8?
Okay.
There's one. Fuck. Stuck in there. All right, so that's 8 for the first, and 16 on the second.
So 24.
24. Like,
But
And you took 2, so there were
God.
2 casualties.
Oh,
so
that's
yeah,
right. So
2 casualties,
4.
and you
I'll
did
keep everything updated.
use a task force token, but you're be rewarded with 1 for completing this. For the mishap roll, let's do a let's do an insight roll to avoid piling too many people into an unsteady building.
13.
All right. Unfortunately, that is a failure.
I'm pretty sleep deprived at this point.
So there are going to be 3 more casualties.
Jesus Christ. I'll take 2 of those.
Okay. 12. And 11.
And so that was 1 additional casualty?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you earn a task force token. Or wait, was this a den?
2. 2
Okay,
task force
yeah,
tokens.
you get 2 because this is a den.
The fucking building fell on me.
All right. Next is the. Are we doing the pomegranate? Oh no, the Barragio.
Barragio, yep.
All right. Who's up here?
Mina.
All right. Mina, how many are you taking with you?
I don't remember.
6.
6.
Great. So
Look, Catherine has the notes on everything else. I have the notes on this.
Yeah.
I don't have shit notes for
So
this.
14 total. You arrive. There are 7 hostiles present.
Okay.
Are you using any task force tokens?
Don't think so.
Okay. So let's roll intimidation to see if they'll stand down. This will be with disadvantage because you are below optimal.
Could be worse.
Could be worse, but not much. 7.
No, you get the
Oh, plus 5.
13.
13. 12. 12. I can math. Sam said 13.
All right, that is a failure.
Yep.
So you'll be taking 3 casualties.
All right. I'll take 2.
Okay. Dice do not like you tonight. 17.
Okay.
Man, I wish I could roll stats this nice on 3d6.
Rude.
13.
So total of 30. Whew. Mina's gonna need a couple days off after all this
right.
bullshit settles down.
Sorry, I was updating the notes. How many actual casualties did we take?
1 so
3.
far.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry.
1. All right. Thank you.
Mishap roll. Let's do a dexterity thieves tools to keep a trap from killing officers.
That was significantly better. 16.
All right, you just successfully avoid further complications.
Awesome. You know what? As things go, I'll take it.
All right, and finally for the evening, we have the illicit transaction in Central with some enslaved elf.
Yes. And just for the completeness of my notes, how many people were at the Barragio?
7.
7. Thank you.
Oh, and you got 2 more task force tokens.
Yes.
So I believe you're at 7?
Correct.
Right. And who do we have here?
Koku and 7 are going to Central
Right,
for the
so
kidnapped
that's
victims.
15.
Correct.
Right.
And then the question is, do I want to use a task force token?
Mm-hmm.
If we are still going to assault the Theater of Scoundrels, then we're going to want as many as we can get, I imagine.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to use none. The last couple of transactions went pretty well, so I'm going to use none. I'm just going to go in with my 15.
Right.
Oh, I messed that up.
You arrive,
What?
and there are 13 hostiles present.
Okay, well, at least I'm not below minimum.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was 5, 5, and then 13.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the first 2 were low rolls.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm not below minimum, so I'm rolling with disadvantage, but I don't have a penalty.
Yep. So let's do our intimidation check.
That's a 16.
All right, that is a failure.
Dang it.
God.
So there will be 6 casualties.
Yikes.
Do we have time for a short rest before we go after Cal?
Let me pull my
Probably.
character sheet back up.
Can I take it now?
Sure.
Okay.
And I think at the rate we're going, we'll probably also get to level up before that as well.
Right. I just wanted to get myself to the number of.
You said how many casualties?
6.
6 casualties. Ugh. I'll take 4.
All right.
It's 3d6 per, right?
Yep.
That's probably a bad idea, but yeah, I really want to limit our casualties. Yeah, I'll take the 4.
Take 4? All right.
Yep.
Got 7.
Roll. Okay, good. Keep rolling like that.
15.
Don't roll like that.
8.
Better.
And 14.
I'm a 1.
Shit.
All right.
What were you at before you went?
Like,
For the
Come
one.
over to-
However
right?
much damage I just took plus 1, I guess. I wasn't.
God.
I think it was
Anybody else glad we get to level up?
Yeah.
29,
Right.
36. I think it was
I
around
might
40,
get the ability to fly.
44.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was in the high 40s because I was above 45.
Okay.
I think it was at like 40.
My math
48.
was rough and based on memory, so.
47 maybe. I don't know. I was above 45.
All right, so that's 2 casualties,
Yeah, which puts our total casualties for the day at 10.
and then let's do a persuasion or intimidation check to get bystanders out of the way.
Sounds good. Am I still at disadvantage for this one?
No.
Okay. How close was I to the DC?
Few off.
Oh, really? With 16? Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 25 to get
You're-
bystanders out of the way.
All right. You were good on that. The mishap DC is easier. So you are able to avoid further casualties there. You are awarded a strike
And a task force token.
and a task force token, which brings us up to 6 strikes.
And 8 TFTs.
18 fight tactics. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. After returning from your evening abroad, you return to the office to find a man waiting for you at your office.
Can we help you?
Yeah. Desterathine, at your service. Cipriano sent
Are
me.
you?
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
Dester.
Indeed, ma'am. He's a scruffy-looking fellow, dressed like a pickpocket.
We'll
But
take the
you
deal.
can see the hilts of some nice-looking daggers up his sleeves. So we doing business?
Yep.
Indeed.
Yeah, we got all the paperwork signed and ready to go, so long as this part of the deal goes the way we expect it to.
It'll be easy. We got a guy we can. He's got in tight with Kel, especially after what I think I just heard went down this evening. I think it'll be easy to convince him to relocate to a better position outside of the Theater of Scoundrels.
Let's hope this all goes well.
Oh, that's good information though. That he used to be at Theater of Scoundrels. So we don't need to take that on, potentially.
So I've heard him talk about an escape plan that he has. Thinking it's some sort of teleportation or something. Can we do something to block that from happening?
Potentially.
I think he
Can
can
you
only
put
do
a-
it once from the way I've heard him talk about it.
Oh. Is it a
I
spell?
mean, we need a ring.
Or dispel magic, counterspell.
No, it's not a something that they gave him.
Hmm.
We need a way to sneak a gold ring on him.
I mean, that's always the easiest option.
Can take a gold ring off. Can't you magic you guys do like a can't go teleporting around spell something?
Just banish him ourselves.
Hold on.
Or maybe if you're not up to the task, there's a better magic guy you could call on.
Other than trying to hold him with a spell, doubt I can counterspell it.
Now,
I have 3.
if he sees anything coming, he's gonna try this trick immediately. We
Yeah.
gotta prepare something.
I don't know.
Oh, wait. Yes, I have something. That staff of the ancients.
Yes, there we go. I knew there was a thing that we were blatantly forgetting, but like it's been too much of a week for me
I
to remember jack
loved
shit.
that staff.
I knew
Not
James
a
would remember.
replacement, but it was wonderful. Let's go steal it. Or borrow it, I guess. Right. We need to go to the academy, right?
Yeah.
They have it stored there.
I think you gave it to the museum.
Oh, the museum. I thought
Yeah,
it was.
I thought the museum was at the
at-
academy.
Yeah.
Not the academy. That was the other school.
Okay.
We go to the museum.
Yeah.
Hard rights.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Isn't that a school?
The academy is the battle school.
Oh,
Hard
it's
white
a,
is like
it's
the
a
basic
university,
school.
right?
University. Okay.
Yeah, there's Hardright
It's
University.
a school. Whatever.
Well,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
sounds like you got something for that part. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell Kel that the other guys have agreed to get him to safety, and they want to meet him somewhere. I'll suggest a bar on the south side of Nita Street Bridge. It's along the Stanfield Canal. Do it in middle of the night, 3 a.m. You whip up some sort of spell magic, keep him from being able to use that thing that they gave him, and
Yeah.
we'll get him.
It'll take about 10 minutes.
We'll do that before they get to the bar.
Yeah.
I figure if
It
we
lasts.
if we trap him on
It
the
lasts.
canal
a day.
bridge, then there won't be anywhere for him to go. You know.
Yeah.
How long does it last? Because it lasts a long time, doesn't it?
A day.
But we can go do it now. Like we can go pick
Yeah.
it up and go do it wherever we want to ambush him.
Yeah, I just needed to make sure that we had enough time to go do that first.
Yes, fair enough.
Well, while you're doing that, Koku is going to be repairing herself, by which I mean resting.
Yeah. What's the name of the bar?
It's the Nita Street Pub.
Nita Street Pub.
Cool.
Work.
All right, let me go implant some ideas in Kel's head.
All right.
I'll meet you 3 a.m.
Yep.
Deal.
He scurries off.
What time is it now?
Like 10?
Actually, this might feel cheap. Would it have been possible for me to take a long rest while they were doing their stuff?
No, we
At
weren't
night.
gone for 8 hours.
Well, I don't know how long it takes, so that's what I was asking.
Yeah, because you met with Cipriano in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm. And then we went to the king, and then we did our stuff. At most, it was 5 hours. After.
Yeah,
I
don't know if
believe
there's time.
the documentation says it takes 4 hours. Let me check. think it
If
says
you had
somewhere on
started
here.
resting like from when you got back from meeting with the king until this job at 3 a.m., then I think there would be enough time for a long rest.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to go get the staff and cast the thing.
Right, and I would have been awake to mention the staff in the first place.
Right.
By the way, that's a 6th level cleric spell, so we weren't gonna know that.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, you could have pulled some strings, gotten somebody.
Yeah, I just meant like our party would have had to get someone else.
Yeah.
Each mission you join takes 4 hours of your time.
Yeah.
And under the mechanics section.
Is it possible to do more than one mission?
No, it specifically says you can't.
Okay. Right. So we're gonna go to the university museum and request that staff of the ancients. I think that's what it was called.
Except no one's going to be there at 10 p.m. We have to go to what's-his-face's house, bang on the door, and tell him to go get us a priceless artifact that's sitting in the museum so we can borrow it for a while.
We could also just sneak in and grab it.
That is not going to make this faster. That will, in fact, make it longer when we get caught.
And we'll do that next time on Zeitgeist.
Level up, level up, level up.
Level
Yeah,
up.
let's
Level
roll our-
up.
Level 8,
roll our
Level
dice.
I
up.
believe. Yeah, it looks
Yes,
like
level 8.
Koku rolled hers already.
I rolled the short rest. Hit
Oh, that's
dice.
what that was.
Yeah, that's what all that was.
Okay.
That brought me back up to 20.
All right.
Well, you'll
I was taking a lot of damage today.
You'll get another hit die.
That's good. That will bring me up to 2 because I've used 6 today.
I
Womp
used
womp.
all of mine, and I'm still not at full.
I rolled a 2.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
At least
Hey,
you're not
I
dead.
had some good hit point rolls up to this point, so I'm not. Too
I
upset.
rolled max for my new health, so that's nice. I'm now at 28.
Oh, that's good.
I assume we're doing new HP adds to current.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 5.
Decent.
Redbeard, the thing that I wanted to talk to you about is at 8th level druids get 4 wild shape forms that can fly.
Mhm.
But I know there's campaign stipulations. So I wanted to talk to you about it.
Birds can fly.
I was going to say, you're a fucking
But
bird.
this
It
is
would be
magic. This is kind of magic that lets me fly. So
Sure.
Right. It would be sustained flight. Does this violate the no sustained flight rules? Yes or no?
Right.
No.
Cool.
okay. I can turn into a giant giant eagle or giant vulture are the
Cool.
two.
The main issue I had with just being straight Arakoko was less to do with the campaign and more just having fly speed at first level is dumb.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree with that. No, this was I know that the book had some stuff about
yes,
flight. And I
the
wanted to
stipulations are against the fly spell and other similar effects to
Cool.
that.
I can turn into a giant eagle and I can carry a person.
Yep.
One person.
And I finally got my useful rogue shit.
When you guys get hit, I can use my arcane ward to take the damage for you.
Ooh, nice.
Sweet.
Is there
I need
a
to-
range limitation on that?
I want to say it's
Probably
30
30
feet.
feet.
Still pretty decent.
I need
I'm gonna
to
get
look up
60 feet away from
When a creature that you can see within
Within
30
30
feet of you takes damage, you can use a reaction to cause your arcane ward to absorb that damage.
Sweet.
Oh, I
If
guess I
it
need to-
reduces to 0, the warded creature still takes any remaining damage.
I guess I need to level up in D&D Beyond.
I also have
Goku got
20
anything cool?
wisdom.
I'm finding that out. I'm pulling up D&D Beyond right now.
Oh, I'm still doing my hit points, right? I'm now at 60.
I'm at
How'd you do it?
62.
I added 5 hit points to my hit points.
Don't forget to add your
How
time
did
on.
you do that?
Bro, I don't know.
Did you just go in here and change it?
No, I went in the thing.
Yeah, Beyond is kind of weird with its hit point stuff sometimes. Because you have to like type in the amount.
Yeah.
It doesn't just like handle it. Anyway,
Well,
thank
okay.
you all for joining us tonight for some Dungeons.
Oh, I didn't realize we were
Dragons.
still live. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I just kind of realized that as well. Good night,
Whoops.
everybody. We'll be
Night.
off next week, but should be back the week after.
Yep, and then off
Yep.
the week
And then
after
the
that.
week
Go see Judas Priest.
Yeah,
And
I'm going to join the old man club
Yeah.
All right.
with all these old losers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It's fun. Join
and
us.
I'm streaming Ring Fit tomorrow on my personal channel.
Yay.
Yay.
Go
And Kath-
watch.
And Catherine and I will be streaming some spooky horror spooks for the whole month.
Woo.
So
Starting
stuff.
at
Join our-
some point.
join our Discord to find out when that's going to be. Probably next Monday.
All right.
Bye.
Night, everybody.
Bye. Good
Good
night,
night.
everybody. Till next time.
Join the